What's up, world? How's everybody doing? It's me, Mr. Landlord Status. I'm here to talk to you about COVID-19. A lot of things happened during this pandemic, but I hope you guys learned a whole lot from being in quarantine, from practicing social distancing this time away. We learned a lot about essential workers. We learned a lot about who is essential and the highest unemployment rate of all time. We've also experienced a lot of things like gyms being closed, restaurants being closed, a lot of businesses being closed, just essential things open, except of course from Home Depot and Lowe's, um, which I was able to do some backyard upgrades myself. So I'm not judging anybody by doing that. But what I really want to talk about is, what did you take away from COVID-19? What did you take away from the pandemic? Did you let the pressure, did you let the stress break you? Or did you let the stress and the pressure mold you into something else? Did you learn? Did you come out better? Did you come out better mentally? Did you come out better spiritually? Did you come out better physically? A lot of people made more money in the pandemic than they did in their regular times. So I just want to talk about some of those things. I'm going to talk about my experiences, and then if you guys want to comment or have any questions or anything like that, you can just leave your comments under the video and we can discuss them. So one of the things that I did was I started looking at a lot of YouTube, like all of us, not knowing what I was going to do, not knowing what the future holds for us. You know, we've seen a lot of things politically, we watch a lot of news, but I just wanted to unplug. I just wanted to find a way to stay positive and stay informed at the same time. And those are two different things. A lot of people, they figure staying informed is being negative, but no, staying informed is actually being smart, and that way you know how to face the enemy, which was the coronavirus and this pandemic. So one thing that I did was, by staying informed, I made sure I kept working out at some capacity. I made sure that I ate a little bit better, because if I were to get sick, I wanted my body to be in prime shape to fight the virus. So what I did was I started working out at home, and I learned that I can get just as good as a workout at home as I could at the gym. I'm sorry some of my friends are gym owners, a lot of my friends are physical trainers, but that's just the truth. I learned how to do it myself. And there's a lot of things I learned that we should be doing ourselves that we don't really need to pay other people for. But that's just one of the things I learned, just to save money, and we could talk about that later. We'll do another video on a lot of things that you should do yourself and save yourself some money so you can invest into your future. And that's coming from a real estate agent, an investor, someone who's always looking to take on long-term strategies for investments. But that's another topic in another video for another day. So one of the things I did to unplug was I started listening to audiobooks. And the number one audiobook I started listening to was You Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, a Navy SEAL. And man, phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. You must read that book or listen to it on Audible. Another book that I started, I'm about halfway through, is Becoming by Michelle Obama. I love that read. I don't know, it's just therapeutic. And then another thing I started doing myself was, of course, home improvement. A lot of you guys, we know we had nothing else to do, so we were in line at Lowe's, we're in line at Home Depot. I was one of those people as well. We upgraded and redid our backyard. We redid one of the rooms and turned one of the rooms into an office, since my girlfriend and I, we both work at home. So we needed an office where we can focus and we can really get down to the nitty-gritty. So we converted a whole room into an office, and one of these days I'll do a video on that. Another thing I learned is, do it yourself. There's a lot of research and a lot of learning for free on the internet, with Google, with Yahoo, with YouTube, with all these social media platforms and everything on the internet, the World Wide Web. There's so many things that we could be learning and we could be doing ourselves. You can almost become a realtor yourself if you do all the homework online. You can become an investor yourself if you just do the homework. But if you didn't do the homework, guess what? I did all the homework for you, and later on I'm going to be giving out free classes and free tips on how to invest in real estate and things that you should be looking for in a realtor and in real estate, and also things about your credit, home security, home safety, business safety, all kinds of things that I'm going to be talking about on my upcoming videos. Look, I just totally rebranded myself during this pandemic. I just figured out a whole new way to add income into my bank account during this pandemic, as you should have been doing too. Everything should have been trying to improve during this pandemic. And the way you do that is your foundation. First, my foundation is God, and then secondly, is positivity. You got to stay positive. And being positive doesn't mean you're being fake. Being positive takes practice. How can I consistently stay motivated and consistently stay positive through the ups, through the downs? Is practice. You got to practice when things are going good. You got to practice when things are going down. And that is the definition of landlord status. Landlord status is not just about owning a house. Landlord status is about staying motivated, about bossing up, and about improving every single day. So stay tuned. I want to be on this journey with you. This is a culture that I'm opening the doors up for all of you guys to stay positive, to build, be better every single day. So you're hearing it right now from Mr. Landlord Status himself. I'm out. I'll talk to you next time.